Hello everyone, welcome back to Solasta Crown of the Magister. Last time we did some more cave spelunking, collected some more gear, found some minotaurs that we definitely could not murder, and now we're just going to sell off what we can here before going off on whatever objective is next. And I'm going to make a deal with you guys because when this all started, I really wanted to have a difficult campaign on Iron Man, and clearly Iron Man was not the way to go, but now also it seems that possibly the difficulty might not be the way to go with the way the encounters are often going. So if whatever the next encounter we find is not one that we are capable of beating ourselves, then I think we will drop down the difficulty a peg just for at least a while, but if not semi-permanently. Now, what else do we want to get rid of here? Just those things for now. I thought we had way more random loot than this. No, I don't want to sell that. I want to give that to the wizard. This is all fine. We've got crafting components. We've got magic items. This is all right as well. We don't need this extra set of scale armor though. We can get rid of that. And who needs commoner's clothes, really? Give me a silver for those. We're looking fly in our green get-up here. Right, we don't need a rest, I don't think. In the grand scheme of things on this rest, we actually have spell slots. Yes, we're fine. So what we're going to do is we are going to hop into the minimap, get ourselves out onto the valley, and decide from there which direction we're going to go in for our next piece of quest line. So we got up to level 4, so now we have options. If we hit J for our journal, Gartok asked you to find some clues about the missing giants in the city. You must find the second beetle-shaped key. People are looking for Marin Ving. Leave the city and go clearing mentioned by Henrik Redhand once there, hunt Badland bears for their meat. Return to Catherine and give her report to the guards. You might find them in a cave for spiders and harvest all of this stuff. So either basically it's spiders or garden parties. We are close to this spider den, so why don't we give it a go? This is less than a day's travel. We gain 3 food from killing some partridges. We pass an ancient tree. We're taking a long rest, I think. And then we're heading on in. Right, first thing. Everyone get cautious. So if this goes terribly, we will knock the difficulty back down to normal rather than the hard. Save that for a replay of the campaign, perhaps. Here is a bush. We did not take a long rest. Bjorn has not fully healed. We get a dragon rose. At some point, I hope we will get some bags of holding and the like. I know they exist in the game. Is this a cave, or is this... No, this is just a clutch of eggs or something. Delightful. Crimson Spiderling patrolling around the area. A couple of them. Right, they can't see us. Who do we want to get the first attack in here? Probably the sneak attack, right? God, they're so fast. What's in here? A magnificent shield. Interesting. A longbow, magnesium, and some primed chainmail. I wonder if that magnificent shield is magic of some kind. Right, attack this thing. Still can't see it. Man, this is not easy. the rate these things are flying around the room. Right, this one's going to walk across. There you go. Attack. Cannot see this target. How about now? Alright, 3 Crimson Spiderlings. They are surprised. We get a sneak attack off the get-go. 10 damage. Puts them at a decent chunk of HP. We might get our wizard up there in a moment, perhaps. But for now, we're okay. I don't think we need to hide. Let's get our shield out. Are we going to have any opportunity for an AoE attack? Probably not. Do we think Crimson Spiders are going to be fire resistant? And ergo, we shouldn't use Scorching Ray. Right, well, we need to step out a little at the very least. We cannot get both of those in the same shatter. Let's try then a firebolt and we'll see if we have any issues with that kind of damage. Didn't say it was resistant, so that's good. Now if we come up to here, we're not going to be able to see out towards anyone. And you can imagine that these things are going to have spider climb, given what they are. So we'll stay right there. Bjorn the Cleric. We have line of sight from here. First level guiding bolt. 16 damage. Pretty good. We've been seen. This one's surprised. We are gonna rush in here. And I think we should be able to get an attack with advantage. Pass on the smites for now. These things are resistant to our attacks. Surprised, surprised. Back to the top. Right, we're going to get in here for some sneak attacks.
Touché.
Decent damage. Alright, now how do we want to go about damage with Jaina? We'll stick with some cantrips for now. If we can get them bound by Golruk's power, then we will consider doing something differently. Let's push in and go for an inflict wounds. Big miss. Block our friend. They miss on a 15. They miss on a 12. Now we're going to use our power of Weight of Justice. Try and get them bound for next time. Sure, we'll smite on that. So they are restrained. They resisted the slashing damage. These two are coming in. 18 is going to hit. 11 will not. Not leaving us a lot of room around this spider, but we'll make it work, I'm sure. Round 3. Right, we're going to have advantage right here.
Ah, too slow.
Not a great deal of damage, though. Jaina, we're going to use power, spell shield for Golruk. And then push back in to defend with our shield from here. Bjorn is going to have advantage on an attack now, but do we need to use such a spell against what probably isn't that many hit points? Let's go with one of these. It's still up. We can't do spiritual weapon because we don't have a free hand. That's a great shame. They're going to get a free attack in. Double disadvantage is a good time. Now, we should be able to get the finishing blow in here. But this Crimson Spider is currently bound, and Jaina will be able to kill it with a shatter regardless if it saves or not, probably. So we can focus our attention elsewhere, which is good. So let's instead attack over here. We hit on a 13, which is good. They resist our slashing damage though. That is a crit. That is a 25. They'll hit on an 18. And on a 20. Right, there's our Relentless Endurance spent. We're going to step to here so that we can attack this one.
Ha! That must have hurt.
Then Jaina can cast spell, shatter, and put it right there. They're vulnerable to that. Very interesting. Right, the one that we expected to die did die. Now, Gulruk is going to need some help. How best are we going to offer that help? Blur target self. We could make him invisible. Man, why did I never clock that we had invisibility? Could have used that in the cave, couldn't we? These are the things I don't pay enough attention to. Alright, you know what? Make him invisible. It'll go away as soon as he attacks, but if we perhaps come... Where do we want to stand? Here. Defends everyone. And let's just check this invisibility. Creature cannot be seen without magic. Creature has advantage on attacks. Attackers have disadvantage. It doesn't say goes away if we attack. But that's my expectation of what invisibility is. Alright, well let's lay on hands ourselves. If this omits our invisibility, I'll be upset. It does. Fine, we wasted a second level spell, but we learnt something. At least we're splitting up the attacks. Right, fresh round. Now, no one is next to this one, so it wouldn't be a sneak attack if we tried. So, we'll push to here. Attack this one. 17 damage is good. Now, we could put up a spell shield for Gulruk, or we could try and shatter again because they're vulnerable to that. Let's go with this. They both save. They still both take 13 damage. Right, let's get back to a second level cure, not cure wounds, second level inflict wounds here. That is an excellent crit. Right, one more to go. Gulruk now. We can step to here, but we can't get away. without possibly inflicting an attack of opportunity. If I stand here, though, put our shield away, we can cast spell Guiding Bolt. 15 damage is solid. Crimson Spider's up, going after our rogue. We get hit once, but we're up. Fresh round. Now, we have advantage. We're probably just going to have to take this strike. Otherwise, we could wait until Bjorn comes round to do a inflict wounds with advantage, but I think we're just going to have to do this.
I thought you could fight.
Oh, it was so bad. Jaina, we could shatter again, but why not second level magic missile? It's force damage as well. Oh no, shatter is thunder damage. Yeah, I think so. Still, that was a good magic missile. Here, we will step forward, cast spell, and let's just do a first level inflict wounds.
Well done.
Good. And here, if we could simply hit them, this fight is probably over. Okay, they did die. Good. Alright, we are victorious. So, it is still totally possible for us to beat encounters on this difficulty setting. Take all of that. Okay, that was the suspicious ingredients they wanted. I have no idea if this cave goes deeper or if there are other threats here, but let's first ritual cast identify on this magnificent shield we found. See if this is different in any capacity than a regular shield. It's a shield +1. That is incredible. So someone's AC is about to get even higher. Because all shields are base +2. And a magnificent shield is base +2 +1 extra. So, with that in mind, who do we want to have an even higher AC? We've got 18 and 18. 15 or 18 if we use mage armor. And 16 or 18 if we're holding our shield. So, really, could be anyone. Let's give it to Unsen. And if we want to change that down the line, we can. Right, there's a couple of other pockets of stuff to loot here. Let's go see if these piles of bones have anything else of particular value. Superb javelins, basic poison, a scroll of darkness, longbow, silver chalice, darts, crafting deep pain poison. We've got a lot of recipes to read. We'll do that soon. This one we've already looked through. Up here there was some kind of plant, I think. It's just gone midnight, so we are probably due a long rest. We'll hop back down, check the map for anything we might have missed. Seems to be a simple enough location. Just check the back of the cave for anything weird or wonderful. Does not seem to be the case, so a long rest is in order. If we've got the food, I will never feel bad about taking a long rest after using a bunch of spell slots. It's that, or we could try and get somewhere on the map. We're probably going to long rest almost as soon as we get out there. But we could just long rest while we're here, you know? What difference is it going to make if we're not going to have another fight beforehand? So, give me a long rest. Let's see. Who do we want to possibly attune to other things? Immunity to diseased. Sure. Do we want to change any of your spells? I don't think I do. We have nothing else to attune to that isn't already attuned. And I'm happy with these. This is going fine. And over here, so we have Blur and Invisibility as domain spells. Calm, Emotion, Spiritual Weapon, Prayer of Healing is all fine. So, we are still capable of winning combats at this difficulty, so we will press on with it for now. Let's head on back towards the blue rectangle of teleportation and then try and remember who wanted these glands. Tellurian wants the ingredients you found in the spider nest. The Verdant Valley. The location, town or dungeon where this quest objective must be resolved. Is that the one just outside of here? Or is it back towards the city? Verdant Valley. Alright, we can probably make it here safely, can't we? Normal travel. We've got 15 food. Less than a day's travel. Bandits. 3 thugs, 2 bandits, and 5 bandits. 10 foes seems excessive. Can I open this screen? I cannot open my monster manual. I think against 10 foes, we're going to hide. And the Forge Outpost is where we have quest to hand off. So, hop on up here. Tellerin, that's the one, isn't it? So, we can hand off these spider glands. Get our reputation, hopefully, a little bit higher with them as well.
Clear skies, my friends. Lovely spider glands you brought me.
Happy to help.
It's clear you're both capable and reliable, so I have another request.
Another delivery.
Or rather, a forceful message to be delivered to some annoying neighbors.
Not the giants, not the giants, not the giants.
Yes. Not far from here, there's a small settlement of giants. They make our operations in this area more complicated than we would like.
And you want us to...
To take care of the problem.
Meaning, kill a bunch of giants.
Whatever it takes. Just as long as we can continue our operations unhindered.
And exactly what would it take?
I don't know. Kill them, perhaps? Or bribe them? Or drive them away? Whatever works.
Fine.
Many thanks.
Stay in the light, friend.
Well, I don't think we're going to win a fight against 4 giants. Why do you have a quest marker still over your head, though? Quest completed?
We made a deal with the giants. They're pretty friendly.
Glad to hear it.
You have been great friends to me and my organization.
Happy to help.
And we feel that should be recognized.
With another, harder job, I suppose?
Oh, no. Just another courier job. Not dangerous, but very confidential. We had to be sure of you, because this job will take you to our main base in the swamps.
All right.
I'll give you some directions.
Well, that was the fastest quest I've ever done in my life. Can I even see what we did? Completed quests. Meat Boy, Suspicious Ingredients, Messenger, Missing Party, Wolf Menace. Cleared the wolf den. Is that what you wanted? You said giants. You spoke with her and he's happy about the solution you found. You successfully cleared the giants from the plain. Did I? If I go back to my map, are they still there? Yes. I have no idea what that was or was not intended to be. Our crafting situation, though, is really, really getting wild. We can craft a superior healing potion with the one lily... Oh, God, mouse. I kicked my desk. The one lily of the Badlands we have. We can make potion of greater healing. We can make potion of healing. Potion of climbing. Healing remedy. Antitoxin. Potion of heroism is incredible. It's basically... bless, but for like an hour. Or 16 hours. That's wild. Invisibility, speed, all kinds of poisons we can make now. And all kinds of armor and weapons. We don't have a Malacanon Rosary yet, but once we do... Brown bear pelt, minor ice shards. Lots of stuff that we don't quite have stuff for, but once we do, it'll be an interesting time. We have like a primed great axe, but that is not the thing we need. Scroll of magic missile, we can make a bunch of those. We probably should start crafting something with folks. Jaina, of course, is our best herbalist and our best scroll kit user, given her high intelligence. And most stuff wants some level of magnesium as the tricky thing. But let's get a potion of greater healing going. 16 successes over 16 hours. A D20 plus 6 Arcana check, DC 13. Everyone else, we could do plus 3 medicine to try and make another one. Or we could try and make a poison of some kind. Ghoul's Karas. We only have one Storm Heather. Mariaki's Torpor. Sure, make one of those. And what was this last quest that we just agreed to? The swamp base. Travel to the forge base in the swamp. So we've been given another message to take, perhaps. Anything on the board? The Verdant Valley. We just missed a couple of consumables. Otherwise, I think that is a perfectly good spot to take a beat. Next time we'll see what we want to do, where we fancy going. I'm glad we managed to win that encounter today. It means that we still aren't necessarily on the highest difficulty we can not manage. We can just about manage what we've got going on so far. We are a quarter of the way through level 4. But for now, thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.